Sorry, I'm about an hour late. Okay, let me let me share that on social media. One moment. Sharing the link on Facebook and Instagram. So, just checking my internet here. The sound is working, right? So, my name is Zaky. Again, I'm a 3D character artist from Egypt. I'm specialized in stylized character and especially stylized blockouts and base meshes. You can you probably saw one of my work on Pinterest, or if you're looking for some anatomy references for your project, you probably saw one of these. So if you're interested again in my character blockouts, you can always check out my ArtStation here, my ArtStation store. And I'm running a 50% discount. I think this is the last day using code GZR dash 25. So if you are interested in one of my blockouts, you can get these at 50% off using the this code. This is my art station, and this is the 50% off discount code if you are interested in these course. So this is where we are left at the last week. Um, it was quite challenging, to be honest. The all these sharp angles, these sharp transitions we can see on the concept. But yeah, I think we captured it somehow. I think I yeah, I think it's all right for a level 0 lookout. So today I'd like to finalize the concept art here. Hey Matthew. Oh, okay. I'll post the code in the chat right now. And the I don't know if I can. This is the link. Get 50% off using code wizard or dash 25. So this is the discount code. So I'd like to finish the blockout, all the muscles. I think I'll do couple levels because he didn't have he doesn't have any uh, detailed anatomy. So I'd like to finalize the blockout, giving it some anatomy details uh, based on the concept, of course, and um, and I really want to block out his head, but I don't know if I would manage to do that in the stream. So let's continue working on this blockout. So as you can see, I have my torso as a single subtool, and I'd really like to have it have it in a folder. So I'll just click here and write torso. Now I have the torso in a new folder. I want to split all these parts into separate subtools. Split two parts. Um, I think I should use group split because right now let's delete this folder here. Press mirror as well. So what I really like to do now is I don't know if I want to add a few more resolution to this blockout yet. let's just use our method. Um, so this piece represents the pecs, the rib cage, the all the muscles, all the back muscles. I want I want to split these again duplicate this subtool and use it, yeah, cut every single piece of muscles I want to represent as a single subtool. So let's duplicate this mesh. Control Shift D. I want this part I duplicated to represent the pecs. So I'll just pull these out a little, smooth out all the information except the pecs here, the pectoralis muscles. So I'll smooth out all the back muscles, pretty much all the blockouts except the pecs here. I'll fix all these intersections right now, but let's just focus on the pecs for now. So this is the pecs as a single subtool here. Right now, I don't want the text here, so I will smooth it out from the original subtool I have. So this is it. I will duplicate this piece again. I want this piece to represent the rib cage, so I'll just destroy all the back muscles. I only want the rib cage from this part, so I'll destroy every single volume representing the back muscles here. I only want the rib cage, so I'll just shape it as a rib cage. Does that make sense, guys? See? I'm just shaping it as a rib cage and respect the stylization, of course. I don't want it to be anatomically correct. Again, this is just volumes for me. So I will destroy the ribcage from this area here. See this ribcage area? I don't want it anymore. So I'll just move it out. See, now I have each muscle groups as a single subtool here. Um, I'm thinking if I want to increase the resolution now, that I think I'll leave it like that for now. Trying to fix the intersection here between the tricep and the deltoid. Really important here. Um, so now I want to split the two parts. I will add the scapula later once I add a few subdivision level now. But let's duplicate that. I want a piece to represent the abs, so I will destroy all the back muscles again. I'll just leave the abs. Um, hey, well, I won't merge these together now. So I focus on my stream here. I focus on how to block out characters, how to, especially anatomy. So I'll focus only on getting the base right. I'll not focus on merging and and stuff like that. Although we can in the future, we can sculpt for full characters to show you my workflow, of course, if you're interested in something like that. I can always, I'll be happy to share my workflow. Though there are some streamers here that are some streamer here are very talented and way better than me. Cool, we can manage something like that in the future. Thanks, Will. Agreed, Matthew. Agreed. I think the apps are a bit tall, or the belt are hiding them. So I'll keep that in mind. I'll come back to this later. But for now, I think this is good for level 1. I don't want to overcomplicate stuff here. I'll use group split for the arm and hands. I'll duplicate this piece and start smoothing out. And I want this piece to represent the tricep here. So I'll smooth out the bicep. See, this is the silhouette. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the delete button here. It's very annoying, to be honest. So for this part, the elbow, I really like to add another piece here. Again, another low poly, very low poly piece. Here. Let's press split and mask as I want to mask this area. See, this is the tendon here. Oh, let's enable local symmetry. Scale this down. I think this will do. Now I can focus on the getting the forms right for the triceps and the forearm muscles here. And this is a shape I want. Again, everything is low, very low poly now. Um, I think this is gonna be it again for level 1. I just want to split these into two pieces, as you can see here. So let's get this again. Smooth the flexors and extensors here. See that the separation line here? I get it for free by doing the this duplication I did here. Like that. From the back tool here. I want this part to go in between the split between these two pieces here. Hey Matthew. Um, I think I have this reference. Basically, I have my references here, but I usually depends on Raphael Grazetti, Anatomy et Crochet very much. Actually, these two are inspired by him. These ultimate crochet here. So yeah, anatomy for sculptors too. Yeah, I always forget about it. I'm a bit picky here. So these two pieces, I think they are looking okay now. So for the legs here, I'll just do the same. Let's press auto group, mirror and welt. The legs, I want the legs to have its own folder, just like the torso. So the legs, I'll just press new folder here, legs. Thanks, Matthew. So for the legs, again, I will, let's save first. This is level 1 I'm working on right now. So I want to group split these again. For the legs, I don't have a very developed quads here, so I'll just leave the quads area as a single piece. I want to add the hamstring here and the group of muscles down there. They represent the I'll show you by shape, by using shape. So I'll duplicate that. This piece will represent the quads here. I want the quads to end right here. So I'll just move the everything here from every angle except the quad here. I'll move it just slightly. I want this exact angle here to appear. See this? Right now I can hide the arm because a bit distracting. Working on the hands here, on the leg. I'll block out the hand in this stream too, so don't worry. I'll again duplicate the original piece here, destroying everything except the hamstring on the back. Destroying all these. So this is the only piece existed here, so I'll just smooth this out. Again, see this separation? It's a bit sharp, so just move these two pieces, these points together. This is the only muscle groups I want from this piece, so again, I'll destroy all the muscles here. just like that. I only want some indications here and there. Again, I don't want to overcomplicate the process, because I'll eventually add a few subdivision levels. Actually, a single subdivision level will do. I want to say that I really don't want to overcomplicate the anatomy of this character here, because I really don't see any anatomy except a few points here and there. For his knee, I will add a single piece here, because I want to represent this diamond shape his knee. This triangular shape his knee. Let's rotate that to make it the same angle here. I'll use group split again. I want his knee as a separate piece, and his knee is a bit bigger, as I can see in the concept, a bit thin. Yeah. Yeah, this will do. I'll inflate it a little, get it up a little. So, are you guys following? Sorry, I'm a bit focused here. A bit too focused. Yeah, this is the upper leg. For the lower leg, I'll basically duplicate this piece here. I like to have the calf muscles as a piece here, and this flat part caused by the bone as a single piece here. I want to use a blade brush there, as I only want this to appear on the front, and I want this piece to represent the pony landmark here. So this is the pony landmark for his leg. I'll smooth out every single details I don't want here. Even the pony landmark from here. I'll smooth everything out. Make this bar a bit thinner. I'll add single edge loop here. This plane. This is an important landmark for his leg, for his lower leg. So that's why I'm using this technique. I got all the landmarks I want for free, basically, from the intersections here and there. So this is his leg, and I think this is it for let's let's unhide his arm. I think this is gonna be it for level 1. Let's frame this. Level 2 won't take much time. I'll just add a few more pieces here and there. But yeah. And of course, I'm gonna have to add his fingers for level 2. But yeah. Let's save that. Level 1 _F. This is the finished version of level 1. Let's press T-pose mesh to see the whole thing. Let's disable the lines here. Okay, I think I like the separations here and there. Yeah. I think this is good enough to continue. How long does it take to do a complete blockout like this? So for me, because I'm doing that for a living, a clean blockout usually took me about, I think, 2 to 3 hours to make it as clean as possible. Again, using my new workflow, of course. I didn't show that in the stream yet, because I believe the this workflow I'm using right now is a lot more beginner friendly, because the other workflow I'm using Dynamesh and jumping between Dynamesh and Zero Mesh. Then I sometimes using Sculptist Pro. So it's much faster and um, I think it requires you to know what you're doing. Required, but I think you will benefit from that. I might show that my new workflow in the next week, hopefully. Yeah. But for now, let's focus on this character. So I think the shapes. I like the shapes. So for now, I think this is gonna be it for level 1. I'll just uh, make a quick save now. Start level 2. So for level 2, again, I'm going to start with the torso. So for level 2, for this particular character, I'd like to um, add a few subdivision levels. Add a subdivision level for all these pieces. Let's enable the line. I want to show the line, my meshes here. Just to fix these a little bit here. So for the text, I'll just add a subdivision level with this smooth modifier disabled. Like that, I'll show you with the subdivision without deleting the subdivision levels here. I can use polish by feature at a very low resolution because I don't want to lose the planes I develop. I want to add another beast here, but I won't be able to do that without delete lower. I'll add a small beast here for the clavicle. Just something to represent the clavicle here. Nothing serious. Just like that. Go split and mask. Move these out a little. I'll move this down. I want it to have a bit pronounced. So I'll use the modeler brush. So something like that will do. I don't like how the head doesn't have the this muscle here. So I'll just add it here. Split and mask again here. Then I will add another appendage here. Because I only added this piece because I want the muscles of his neck to blend with the clavicle here. Again, split and mask. Well, I think this is good for now. Um, for the back muscles here. For the back muscles, I really want to duplicate it. Trying to get this anger here. So I'll duplicate all the this piece for the back muscles to use it as a trapezius here. So I'll duplicate this. Oh no, I don't want all the folders to be duplicated. Yeah. Just like that. I have the trapezius. I'll add an edge loop here, pulling this up a little bit here. So I want to have, see this sharp angle here? I want to have it for the clavicle, for the oh my god, I forgot the names. Oh, this is it. I'll smooth out everything except the trapezius here. I will divide it and use the polish by feature. Let's delete lower. Here too, I want to add another piece here for the scapula. Sometimes forgot the names of a very basic anatomy. So bear with me a little here, guys. Let unmasked here. Move everything out again. This is going to be the scapula and all the muscle group on the scapula here. Let's unhide the arm, as I always like to check the proportions of the arm, how it connects to the arm. Again, didn't I don't want to have a very detailed back muscles yet, but for now, I'll leave it as a single piece here. I can divide, delete lower, polish by feature. Just a single level will do. Just to keep everything consistent and everything have the same resolution. I'll duplicate that. I'll divide that too. Delete lower, polish by feature. So I don't want to lose the sharp angles here. Let's unhide the arm here. So I want a sharp angle here, just underneath the scapula. So this is the sharp angle I want. Um, This is it. For the ribcage, again, I'll inflate this a little bit here. For the ribcage, I will just divide, delete lower, polish by feature. I want, again, I want the sharp angle here. I don't want to lose it, so for the apps tool here, I will add an edge loop here. Then I will use divide, delete lower, polish by feature. Just create this. Just to give me a an indication here. Again, I don't want to sculpt any muscular details yet here. Not I can use the tools, the modular brush here to add these separations here. So for this piece, because this is going to be the final level blockout for this piece, I'd like to duplicate it. I will divide that. Again, delete lower, polish by feature. Again, divide that, delete lower, polish by feature. And this is the final result for the torso. All the level included. This is level 2 for the torso. Let's save. Um, I think for this piece, I can just divide, delete lower, polish by feature, and I can just duplicate it, move everything out except the buff area here. This is the pelvis here. Um, so now we have the complete torso blockout, all the levels included. What I really want to add is this piece. I want to add another piece here to represent the muscle groups here. But I think it won't be really necessary. I think let's just continue working on that. Let's divide the deltoid, delete lower, polish by feature. Sorry, I'm not talking too much here. So let's start working on the arm. So for the arm, I think I'll just duplicate this part. I want to include the muscles here in between the biceps and the triceps here at this area. So again, polish by feature. I think this is it for the biceps. The triceps will be the same thing here. Again, I don't really want to complicate things here. So for the triceps, again, I'll just divide delete lower, polish by feature. I want to keep this sharp angle here, and I want to pull this up a little because I as you can see the angle here. I want to capture this angle. Yeah, I think this will do. So let's duplicate this area, this bicep here again. For the flexors and extensors, I'd like to, let's duplicate this piece too, because I want to add this small piece of muscle here. Hi, Augustine. Glad to see you here. I'm good, thanks. Let's duplicate the extensors here. I don't you know what? Let's divide it first. Let's divide it first. Let's divide this. Again, delete lower, polish by feature, just a single bit here. Adjusting the sharp angles here. So I'll duplicate this piece. This piece are going to represent the muscles here. Just like that. So smooth this out. This is the brachioradialis, by the way. I want this piece to be a to represent the basically the extensors here. So I really wanted to have um actually to make this look good. I always add a single small piece of muscles here, the shape of the a triangle, a very thin triangle here. This intersection between all these muscle groups. This is a bony landmark here. Again, sorry guys, I'm not talking too much. Bit focused here on the anatomy. Again, I don't want to duplicate this part. Honestly, just a single piece here. I'll do the job. So I'll just divide and polish by feature. Delete lower, fixing the angles here. And I'll just call this a day. Oh, let to keep everything consistent here. Let's add a subdivision level here. Again, delete lower and polish by feature. Just to keep it in the same levels. So this is the arm. I don't think I'll be able to block out his head. But let's continue. For his leg, I'll just I think I'll just divide, delete lower, again using polish by feature. Again, divide the lower, polish by feature. Just to make everything consistent here. Again, divide, delete lower, polish by feature. Here too, why not? Divide, delete lower, polished by feature. I like the shape, but it doesn't. It's not in the concept. So sorry, guys. Again, for the rest of the concept, I'll just use the same technique here. Again, if polish by feature destroys one of my landmark here, I'll just come back and fix it by hand. So why I am spending so much on the blockout? Because 90% of the work actually on this level. So if I get the blockout, the base right, any details I add will improve the concept. On the other hand, though, if you didn't got the base or the blockout, whatever you call it, if you didn't get it right, no matter the amount of details you add, this will not improve your work or your character at all, because the concept, the base is not right. So let's add, let's divide this, delete lower, again polish by feature. I want to make it exactly like the concept. like that. Again, for his leg, I'll just divide. Again, delete lower, polish by feature. Um, I think I think this is it for level 2. I have about half an hour. So I think I'll be able to block out his hand. But before that, let's let's save. Make a quick save here. Let's press T-pause mesh to see the whole thing. So as you can see, yeah, I think this looks good for a blockout. Really looks nice. Some of the proportions though might be wrong. But yeah, let's T-pause tab tool again. So for the hands, I want to make a new folder for the hand. And in this folder, I want to, let's see, I don't want this piece now. I won't delete it, but you know, I'll hide it for now. So for the hands, again, I'd like to divide this, delete lower, and using polish by feature, just a little bit here. Oh, this is going to be a place for the fingers here. For the fingers, let's see. I'll just split the fingers into two pieces. As you can see here, there are three, but I'll represent the fingers with just two. Let's do that. So for the fingers, I will add an appendage here. I'll enable dynamic symmetry. Just like that. This is the first knuckle. I'll duplicate this. I want to see the intersection point here. Yeah, this will do. Oh, auto group. Let's disable dynamic for now. Enable dynamic here. Oh, I should split and mask here. Split it. Sorry. So for his fingers, as dynamic enabled, I can just shape his fingers the way I want. This amount of subdivision will not do, won't make it. So with these selected, I can divide and delete lower again, polish by feature, just a tiny bit here. I can add the crease here for the fingers. Auto group. I should honestly I should split the fingers to three parts. But anyway, oh, I can duplicate this, move it to the side, rotate it a little bit here, scale it up, and the middle finger here. Again, duplicate this, move it to the side, move it down a little bit here. No, maybe I can scale my fingers up a little. I think they are too thin. Again, the last finger, the pinky here, scale it down a little. Rotate it a little bit on the inside. So the last finger here, as you can see, they are all over the place. So I can just use mirror and weld, or mirror and weld, mirror and weld. Again here, mirror and weld. Enable dynamic symmetry here. I can add a couple of pieces for his finger. And yeah, I don't want this piece anymore. So I'm duplicating this part to make the just to make the knuckles here, basically, and to make the volumes up here. But obviously, I want right now. I want to okay. Right now, I want to um delete this area. One moment, guys. So I think I don't know. I think I lost connection with YouTube. No. Okay, I don't know what's going on with OBS here, but let's continue. So I'll just split and mask, disable local symmetry here. So I'll add a small piece here. Yeah, a small triangular piece. Again, just to define the this separation here a bit more, you know. So this is not anatomically correct here. I'm trying to fix it without merging the hands. Let's enable local symmetry for that. Okay. Okay, I just want to define the knuckle here a bit more. But yeah, basically this is the hands. Let and mask. Define this area a bit more. I'm using a display tablet, yeah. It's the Young Canvas 16 Pro. Oh, or I think it's a base. It's Young Canvas 16. I can move the this finger out of the hand a little. This is where I like to destroy my symmetry for the fingers here. So, um, I think for the fingers, I'd like to Let's fix all these first. Yeah, just like that. For his finger, I'd like to add new dynamic for a second here. I'd like to use T-pose subtool here. Yeah, let's use it. Again, I think I made it a bit too wide. Let's use T-pose mesh before wrapping this up, because I think this is good enough. You won't I won't add any unnecessary anatomy details on the concept here. I can use the mask lasso here to scale the hand down a little bit here. Yeah, I think this is it, guys, for this concept. It was really fun to do. It's so fun. Yeah, it's enable perspective. Let's take character turn around here. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Again, if you don't know, I'm running a 50% off on my ArtStation, 50% off discount on my ArtStation here. Using this code. Here is my ArtStation. There's currently a 50% off discount on my ArtStation here. If you want to check it out. So this is it. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next week. Bye.